Good evening, fellow wanderers of the unseen. You have tuned in once more to that quiet space between frequencies, between what is, what was, and what may yet be. My name is 11th Journey, a humble messenger, and I'll be your guide for this evening. Tonight I hold in my hands a letter. Not a letter sent to me, no. This one arrived in a place where the air itself seemed to fold, as though it did not belong to our time at all. A traveler left it behind. A visitor whose steps faltered on the wrong road in the wrong era. What they saw and what they now leave with us is something we can only begin to understand. It begins as such. Dear listener,
I don't know if these words will reach you, but I must try. I have learned that language is one of the few things that transcends time. Even when everything else has failed me, words remain. You would call me a traveler. I come from a time far beyond yours. What you name the year 4,500. But the word time means something different where I come from. For us, it is no longer a river flowing forward. It is a tapestry, and we have learned to step carefully across its threads. I was meant to walk only briefly in your world, and yet I am here still, stranded. You cannot imagine what I have seen, not because you lack the capacity, but because your world is too young to conceive of it. In my time, cities do not touch the earth, but float. Thought is faster than light. We have rewritten the boundaries of life and death. The stars are no longer distant. They are bridges. And yet, despite all we have achieved, we have forgotten something essential. The future is silent. We have made it so. There is no music in the year 4,500. No bird song, no wind that carries whispers through the trees. Even the hum of life itself has grown still, as if the world holds its breath. Humanity, with its brilliance, found a way to stand outside of time. But in doing so, we lost its rhythm. I came here looking for it, for the sound of life, for something I cannot name but feel in the beating of my chest when I sit beneath your sun. But now I fear I cannot go back. Something has broken. Perhaps I broke it, or perhaps I was meant to. If you find me, if you hear me, tell me, what should I do? Should I fight to return to a world without song? Or is it here, among you, that I must stay? Yours in time, the traveler.
the traveler speaks of a future where humanity has touched the stars but forgotten the song. A world where thought outruns light, but silence outpaces the soul. It is a curious thing. The more we reach outward, the further we seem to fall inward, into emptiness. In the Dhammapada, the Buddha speaks of the mind as a wanderer. It drifts where it pleases. To tame it is to find peace. And yet, in their brilliance, the travelers' people allowed their minds to wander so far. They became untethered from the rhythm of existence itself. The Tao Te Ching reminds us, to be in harmony with the universe, we must flow like water. And yet, the traveler's world has become still, a tapestry without movement, without breath, without life. Perhaps the traveler's question is not theirs alone. Perhaps it belongs to all of us. What is the price of progress if it leaves behind the very things that make us human? Our laughter, our sorrow, the wind that carries secrets through the leaves. To the traveler, if you are still listening, sometimes the broken road is the one we were meant to walk. Perhaps it is not your task to return to a silent future, but to bring its absence into the light of the present. The song you seek, it is here. It is now. It lives in the spaces where the wind meets the trees, where firelight dances in the dark, where voices rise together not to be heard, but to be felt. And so, dear listeners, the hum fades and I am left holding the traveler's words. Perhaps they were meant for you. Perhaps they were meant for us all. When you step outside tonight, listen closely to the night air, the earth beneath you, the silence that hums when all else is still. The answers are there if you are willing to hear them. I am 11th Journey. I will wait here, as I always do, across the spaces between. Until next time, keep listening.